here we go again. It's time, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, indelibles of all kinds. It's the one, the only. It's Coach Nick Money in the house with DBL Nicks and, of course, the prancing, bushy-tailed stock queen herself in the Serengeti specialist, the one, the only, DBL Moms.
Hey!
It's a party when she does that. I'm sorry, it really is. It really, really is. Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by saying that this is just a show. We are not stock or financial advisors, and this is not stock or financial advice. It's just a show. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey!
One more time.
Hey!
Your pitch is off a little bit. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey!
Okay, we'll go with that. Let's go with that. All right, we're going to go with that. All right, we're going to go with that. All right, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and like and subscribe and set the notifications and set that bell to ring. I can't do it as well as Doubles, but Doubles isn't here yet. He will be here shortly. Go ahead and subscribe to YouTube if you're not following us on Twitter, x.com. It's at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money. If you're not following us on Twitch, it's at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money at Twitch, right? At Coach Nick Money. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be multi-streaming on multiple platforms this morning. And then after that, we're going to take it to our private Discord where we've already called 2 baggers for the day. Bangers! Because, of course, I have a PhD in Bangor University? Bang-U University. Bangernomics at Bang-U University. We need Doubles here. He gives me a flow. DBL Moms. But you give me the... Right, and we need all of that. It's like a beautiful orchestra. A beautiful orchestra. All right, so anyway, there's a link in the description and in the pinned comments to join us in the private Discord, and you can check us out doing our thing. It's $1 to join for 5 days, and then
pinned comment section.
And it's in the pinned comment section, and then it's $39.99 thereafter. All right, let's get right into it. DBL Nicks is in the house. Let's get right into the stonks that are moving today. So the leading gainer at the moment is AMIX, which we called pre-market in our Discord, and it went up 154%. 154%. It is currently pulling back, but it gave us a nice little parabolic run. Let's give some information to the indelibles in the world so they know what's going on with this ticker. Right now, it's $1.38. It's up currently 124%. 124%. Float 8.6 million. Volume 11.82 million. AutoMix enters into definitive agreement to license intellectual property for FDA cleared ablation technology from RF Innovations. I have no idea what ablation is, but it sounds serious, ladies and gentlemen, and it ran up 154%. Okay, currently it is pulling back. A lot of top tails, ladies and gentlemen. We don't like those top tails, Doubles.
We like the bottom.
We like the bottom tails. Doubles, could you put the attachments into the
Yes.
chat there?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So let's put some graffiti lines here. We have a support line right over here, and we got resistance right over here. Over here, and over there. Those are your resistance levels, ladies and gentlemen. We have a bunch of top tails. The price action's pulling back. This is the 5-minute chart.
5 minutes.
We're going to the 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen.
1 minute.
1 minute chart. And you can see it's kind of on the bearish side, but it's holding support at this level right here at 137. We want to see it hold that level. It's breaking that level. It's coming down to the 20 EMA. We don't like that. If we look a little bit closer, we're going to zoom in. You could see that the 9 EMA is curling downward. That is not what we want to see. We want to see it curling upward, ladies and gentlemen. We could see that this stonk was overbought right here in the RSI region, and you had a lot of nice, big, juicy green candles, but now the candles are getting quite smaller, and they're starting to turn red, and you're starting to see the RSI going towards the oversold area, but it still has a lot of room to go, so we could be seeing the beginning of a significant significant pullback if it doesn't hold the VWAP doubles.
The VWAP.
And VWAPs would be right around this level right here, 129-esque, and it looks like it's still pulling back. And if we get the other graffiti pencil out, you can see that it is a bit of a head and shoulders type of a pattern. Here's your shoulder, there's your shoulder, and here's your cabeza right over here. Head and shoulders. No, 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 no. Yeah, you went up 154%. Amix, it's you, not me. Okay, it's you, not me. All right? It's you, not me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What have you done for me? Lately, ladies and gentlemen, I've had enough of you, Amix. I'll come back if you start to move upward. The other ticker that ran parabolic, and of course we posted about that before anybody. You know how to do. Yeah. You know how to do. Yeah. That's how we do. Yeah. Is DATS. That's the one that we did. That's the one. It broke this downtrend, moved up quite parabolic, and then it started to pull back. So let's get into the 5-minute. We had a bunch of levels that we drew for folks, and right now it's trending downward. So we're going to get a little bit of a graffiti pencil out again, and we're going to do one of these joints right here. We want to see it break that trend line. Let's get rid of this line right here. We don't need it. Let's go ahead. That was earlier in the morning. People were asking about the ticker earlier. I think it was on Twitter, so we gave them a little bit of drawing. All right, so it needs to break this trend. But here's what the issue is, doubles, on the 5-minute doubles. As I change the graffiti pencil, we got a shoulder over here. I don't like that shoulder because that shoulder goes with this head, and that head goes with this shoulder. So you got a head and shoulders pattern and a downward trend, and we don't like that. So we need some volume. We need to see the price action hold up above the VWAP. Let's get rid of the red lines. We don't need them right now. Let's get rid of the red lines right now. We don't need them. All right, those are levels. They're gone. So you can see it a little bit more snazzy, right? It's a little bit more snazzy. You can see it a little bit more clearly over here. So here's the situation. Shoulder, shoulder. So head and shoulders pattern, bearish, needs to break. It's trying to hold VWAP. We will put one red line where VWAP is. That's the purple line. It needs to hold there. You got a bottom tail, but it's red. We don't like the red ones. We want the green ones. We like bottom tails, but they gots to be green, ladies and folks and gentlemen. So wants to know about fun. Let's have some fun with fun. Fun is a stonk that goes in conjunction with DJT. Of course, there was news over the weekend. You heard what happened. I don't got to repeat it. You know what happened. You know what happened. There was a little bit of pew-pew action that happened. That's what happened, okay? So fun runs in conjunction with DJT. This is the 1-minute chart, and you can see that we had drawn a line where we wanted to see it break above the downward trend. It did, but it could not break through VWAP. Let's get rid of that trend line right now. We don't need it anymore. Let's clear this chart up a little bit. We're clearing it up. Okay, so here's the story. It is in a downward trajectory at this point. It is running in conjunction with DJT, which we're going to show momentarily. So here's the downtrend. It needs to break this downtrend. When it breaks this downtrend, or if it breaks this downtrend, the next hoidle would be the VWAP. The VWAP. The VWAP. Oh, hey, pasta fazula. All right, so it needs to do that. Stefan Henderson says DJT. Perfect, because that goes in conjunction with fun. PHUN. So what's the story with fun, real quick? Fun created an app. An app. I think the app was like somehow related to something that Trump did.
I think so.
Donald Trump. That's what it was, okay? I don't know if it was for Truth Social. I don't know. It was an app. So anytime that there's some Trump-related news, you got some activity with fun. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it popped up earlier in the morning. I think it was up about 25%. But since then, it has been fading. All right, so let's go to Donald Trump ticker, DJT. This is, of course, the Truth Social stock that was a SPAC that de-SPACed. It was DWAC, DWAC originally, and it went up 76%. At 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Time for some espressi. I'm going to get some ice espressi. Hold on, peoples. Doubles. That was juicy. Woo! That caffeine, though. All right, so let's see what's going on. So, as we said, fun and DJT run in conjunction with each other. They're simpaticos. stonks, basically. And you can see that there has also been a downward trend from the initial run at 4 o'clock when it went up 76%. It is a more expensive stonk, currently trading at 45.81. It shot up to 54.49. When it first came out as DWAC, the stock went well over $100. I think it was like about $150, and then it pulled back pretty significantly. And then, of course, we've had the situation that occurred over the weekend at the rally with the pew-pewing situation. Pew-pewing, as we like to say, pew-pewing. And right now what you see is there has been a break of that downward trend, and you have some consolidation. Let's get the consolidation up. There's a channel, Doubles.
Yep.
A channel time.
Channel time, channel time.
Right there. There's your channel. So what we want to see is we want to see this 9 EMA start to curl upward, and then of course you would have resistance at the VWAPA. VWAPA. Manaja, the VWAPA. And of course we got resistance over here. Another level would be a resistance area right over here, and maybe another resistance area right over here, and then of course your highs over here would be another resistance, which would be 54 and change, 54.49. Let's call it 54.50 just to make it an even number. So that's what's going on with DJT. And as far as the volume is concerned on DJT, let's take a look at the volume. The float. The float is thick. THIC. 46 million. The volume is only 12.9. So there's not a lot of volume on this ticker. Not a lot of volume on the ticker. There's no other news other than the assassination attempt situation that I could see. So that's what's going on. We do have another tickeroo that has shown up on the scanner. Let's take a look at it. This was a ticker that ran last week. ASNS. ANSS. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's clean up the videotape here. All right, we're clearing the downtrend. You can see that it's curling up. This is the 5 minute.
5 minute.
We're gonna go to 1 minute. Get some microscopic objectivity over here. Yeah. So you can see that the RSI is in the oversold area. I'm sorry, overbought area. And do we have news this morning? Let's see. It looks like we might have news at 8:30 in the morning. ASNS receives software and service contract renewal of nearly $1.5 million from a major North American customer. The float, 3 million. Volume currently only 491,000. But there is some significant news, and the stonks that have been getting news this morning have been moving, like AMIX, like SCNI, and now ASNS, which is currently up 20%. So let's put a little line over here. Let's get that graffiti pencil at $2.32, and let's go ahead and put a little support over here, and a little bit of resistance right over here. And this is what we're looking at right now. Not a heck of a lot of volume, but we could see that it is quite extended on the 1 minute.
1 minute.
We're going to the 5 minute. I want to go to the 5 minute. And you can see it's quite extended with a top tail on the 5 minutes. Doubles.
We don't like top tails.
We don't like top tails.
We like the bottom tail.
It's all about the bottom tails. And if you could give me a juicy double bottom, oh my God, OMG. OMG. But right now you're a top tail. So ASNS, yes, you went up 20%. But what have you done for me lately? ARTL on the scanner. ARTL, ladies and gentlemen, indelibles of all kinds. We got ARTL up 46%. It has a float of 3 million. The volume is quite low right now at 145,000, but it has news, ladies and gentlemen. The name of the company is Artello Bioscience. It received FDA clearance of its IND application for ART 2612. Wow, that sounds serious, right? A selective fatty acid binding protein 5 inhibitor. Have no idea what that means, but it sounds kind of important. And then on July 3rd, they had something going on with Cannabinoid Research Society Symposium. I think that means marijuana.
Marijuana?
Yeah, Mary, you know Mary?
Yeah, I
G,
know Mary.
and her last name is Wana? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one, okay. It's trying to reclaim the top tail, but it's just not doing it. 56%. I'm going to keep an eye on it. It's trying to move. Let's go to the 1 minute doubles.
1 minute.
We're on the 1 minute right now. We're on the 1 minute. We're going to zoom in. A little zoom action. A little zoom action. A little bit of a resistance right here at this level. $2. $2.20 is the high point. Doubles. $2.20 is the high point.
Oh.
We got some support over here.
Marijuana?
Marijuana. Look, bottom tail. It's
Bottom
getting
tail,
juicy.
bottom tail,
Testing the
bottom
high.
tail.
Whoop. Bottom tail alert, 62%. Whoop.
Woo!
62%. Can we get to 100? Can we get 100? I want 100, yo. I want a Benjamin on this one. Let's go, baby. 225. 72%.
72%.
Don't give me a top tail. Make me proud, little ARTL. Make me proud. I know you got this in you. I know you're a little bit oversold over here. I got it. I mean, overbought. I meant overbought. You know what I meant, doubles. You know what I meant. It's pushing. It's pressing. It's pumping. And we got 76%. We got 75%. Come on now. A little bit of a pullback. Hold the support line right over here. Hold. Bottom tail.
Bottom tail.
Don't toy with my emotions, you.
Oh.
79%.
Oh.
79%. The pullback is not bad. I mean, if it can hold the support area over here and bounce, a little bouncy bounce. This is the 1 minute chart, doubles.
1 minute.
We're going to the 5 minute. Let's see what the 5 minute looks like. The 5 minute gives me a top tail.
You don't like top tails?
I don't like top tails. You need to reclaim that top tail if you're going to keep my attention. If you don't reclaim the top tail, what can I tell you? You're just not going to be schmexy anymore. I'm just saying. It's not holding the support area. We're still waiting. We're watching. It is got some news here. We have received an FDA clearance of IND application, but it is not holding the support level over here. So we'll come back to you. You're pulling back ARTL, and that's okay. You gave us a nice little bit of entertainment, but now it's time for us to get on the Serengeti. The bushy tail Serengeti specialist herself, the one, the only, DBL Moms. She is on the Serengeti trying to find a stonk or a gazelle. It don't matter. Either one is okay with me, but I prefer the stonks because the stonks are important to the peoples, to the indelible community.
Yes.
The indelibles. Leave your mark, I tell you. Let's go to DATS. Let's see what's going on with that one. That one ran earlier in the morning. It didn't have any news, but it ran parabolic. It formed this head and shoulders pattern, and we said that it needs to break this downtrend, and it needs to stay above VWAP. So far, it is staying above VWAP. It had a ton of volume this morning. 20 million shares exchanged hands. It's currently up 100%. It was up 144% earlier in the pre-market, and the float is tiny at 2.5 million. I like that. I like that a lot, but it needs to keep on curling. Curl. Absolutely, because if it curls, maybe, just maybe, let's get the graffiti pencil out, maybe, just maybe, we can have one of these joints right here. You guys know what this is. This would be a descending wedge reversal, bull reversal. That's what we're looking for, a bull reversal. And it's got room because it's not overbought yet. It's coiling. It did do its price drop on that head and shoulders pattern. It needs to hold. This is a 5 minute chart. We'll look at the 1 minute doubles. Time to look at the 1 minute. This candle is still bullish. We're going to do a little zoom in it. A little zoom. And a resistance area as we change the graffiti pencil to red would be right around here. So if it can get past this level over here, that would be absolutely lovely. Let's see if it can do it. It looks like it's trying to give me a bottom tail. Up. Don't give me too much red. It's 1 minute, so we don't want to overreact. Let's go to the 5 minute doubles.
5 minutes.
I like to look at the 5 minutes sometimes because the 1 minute can make me feel a little antsy. It is testing resistance. Does resistance become support? Does it become support? Is this really, truly a descending wedge? Is that what we're seeing? Will I be able to get rid of those disgusting head and shoulder markings? It's pushing. It's pumping. It's up 111%. Come on, we need it to hold this level right here. Right there. 219, 220. It needs to push above that level and hold it. You can see that there is a lot of activity at this price range. It can be either a solid support area or a solid resistance area, doubles. And we do have some significant resistance at this range right over here. So I'm going to put my trusty ringy-dingy up. My ringy-dingy. Yeah, this area right there, 210 is a significant resistance area where our friends, the shorty shorts, could be considering shorting dear old DATS. And DATS doesn't have any news as far as I know. It just has a lot of volume. Okay, so here's the story. If it can't break this level, this could be another head and shoulders situation that could result in a flusheroo. So I'm going to clear out some drawings just so we can see what I'm talking about. Let's get rid of the drawings over here. So right over here, we could have a shoulder, head, and shoulders if we don't have a breakout over here, and that is disconcerting. Disconcerting? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Disconcerting.
It's concerning.
Disconcerting. Yo, it's my word. I made it up. It's a $5 word. It's disconcerting. This is disconcerting. I'm disconcerting right now. Okay, I'm gonna get my graffiti pencil out. Leave me alone. This is a head. This is a shoulder.
This is a shoulder.
This is a shoulder. This is a nasty, nasty, nasty area where shorts hang out. Right over here. Right over here. See this right here? Right there. See that? That's a nasty area where shorts hang out. So we need some volume, doubles. Yes, you're trying to give me a little bit of a bottom tail, but it's red. I need a green one. I need the price action to break this level and move with authority so that we can then draw a beautiful descending wedge bull reversal. If not, we can have an additional flush. And this stonk does not have any news. Right, DBL moms? There is no news on this. No news on it. None. No news. The float's 2.5. I like that. It's giving me a bit of a bottom tail. Don't fake me out. Don't fake me out. Don't do it.
For a second, I thought you said top tails. I'm like, we don't like top
No, we like the bottom tails. It's up now 21 million shares in volume, giving me a bit of a bottom tail. I'm concerned about a potential bull trap
tails.
because it does look like it could also be a head and shoulders, but we could also have a squeezy, nice and easy if volume come in, because a lot of the shorts would be shorting at this level over here. So it is a battle royale. It's like Fortnite doubles.
Oh.
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh,
What's another battle royale?
We got
COD?
Warzone.
Warzone COD. That's another. It's a battle royale.
Yes, sirree.
It's a battle royale between shorts and longs. PUBG. But I'm a Fortnite guy. I like build. I'll do no build, but I like build. I'm just saying. Listen, we got a bottom tail here. This could be a bull trap. And we're going to come back to DATS because I'm not sure what it's going to do yet. I'm not sure if it's going to go north or south. You know what I mean?
Yay.
So I'm going to go take a look at a different ticker. Doubles. I'm going to look at another ticker. Let's go take a look at AMIX, which has sold off, even though it had some pretty interesting news. It sold off, and we said that it had a head and shoulders pattern right over here, and look at what happened. I said head and shoulders, and it sold off. I don't like saying head and shoulders, but you know what? These stunks go parabolic, and we talk about it. But sometimes they flush right after they go parabolic, so we got to be honest about the situation.
Yes, we do.
We got to be honest. If I see a head and shoulders, I'm going to say head and shoulders. You know, I mean, I don't like head and shoulders unless it's an inverted head and shoulders, but this is not a head and shoulders that is inverted. This is a traditional bearish head and shoulders, and it sold off terribly. The stock was up 154%, and now it's up only 60%. So it was a 90% drop.
Yay.
Doubles, it hurts my heart.
Yikes.
Hey, MIX, what have you done for me lately? It's you, not me. MIRA.
Mira.
Double top, doubles. Bleh. Bleh. Bah humbug. Bah. Top. And it's an irregular top. It's an irregular top. I don't like that. I don't like that. Does MIRA have any news? MIRA Pharmaceuticals announces promising results for MIRA 55 in, I don't want to call it MIRA 55. I want to call it MIRA double nickels. MIRA double nickels in multiple preclinical tests compared to THC. THC float 9 million, volume 14 million. I mean, it's in one of those pennants that of indecisiveness. It could go either way, right? So we're going to put this pennant over here. This area right here is your support area. This area right here is your resistance area. If it can break this resistance area and if it can stay above this line right here, we're going to put it in red. That is your VWAPA. It's breaking VWAPA. Let's see if it can hold it. MIRA, 79%. It had already gone up. How much, DBL moms? Get your bushy tail prancing self in the mix, young lady. How high has it been? 79%. And that's it. That's the story right now. So, MIRA, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? DJT time. Let's go and see what's going on with DJT. It is consolidating, and it continues to consolidate below VWAP. It's in a channel. It's in a channel. It's trying to form a double bottom. I like double bottoms.
Double bottom.
And if it comes with a bottom tail, Madonna, holy moly, say it, don't spray it doubles. Am I spraying it? But I got excited because there's a double bottom. I'm over here. Maybe there's a double bottom. It's an expensive stock at this point. It's a little bit of expensive. It's a what? The $46. It needs to curl. It needs to curl. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's do a little zoomage, and you can see over here that the 9 EMA is starting to try to curl over. We need to see it significantly curl over and break through the VWAP. The price action right now is in the middle of the RSI. There are not huge volume candles here. We need volume, vitamin V.
Vitamin V and vitamin D. I mean what?
And vitamin D.
Oh.
What does D have to do with anything doing with stocks? Demand.
Demand.
Vitamin D for demand.
That's your brains out of the gutter.
You indelibles. You had your hands, your heads in
your hands. Whoa.
your heads in the gutter.
Oh,
Vitamin D is demand.
Demand.
That's what I
the matter
meant.
with
This is PG, no? It's PG.
What's the matter?
All right, we got a little activity here. We got CRKN cranking, CRKN cranking. Let's see what's going on. It's shooting up a little bit.
You going, didn't we?
We had you go, and you thought vitamin D was something else. You thought it was. Never mind.
Whoa.
Time for some espresso. I'm not awake yet. Ice espresso to be exact. No. DBL Nix is a troublemaker, I tell you, that little fella. Okay, Crown Fiber awarded an additional segment of Nevada Backbone Project. This was July 8th. No, there's new news today, July 8th. There you go. No, it's today, 8:45. That's the news. All right, so here's the story. The float, 1.8 million. Volume, 113 million. The stock has run up in the past. We'll put it on a side chart, doubles.
Side chart.
Little side chart. FLA, never hurt nobody. CRKN, side chart. Side chart. Oh, ARIB. ARIB is another ticker that has been playing with my emotions this morning. AREB. We had it set up for a bull pennant. See the bull pennant doubles? And it broke out, but then it came back down. And now it's going back up, and now it's forming what looks like a sad double top. We don't like double tops.
We like double bottoms.
Well, we love double bottoms. Okay, so this is a bearish pattern on the 5 minute.
5 minutes.
Let's take a look at it on the 1 minute. And on the 1 minute, it looks like it's trying to break that bearish pattern. So it has already broken that downtrend right over here. See that trend right there, doubles? But we need it to go beyond this level. Otherwise, it can form a head and shoulders. So look, shoulder, head. We need for it to break this level over here with authority so that we don't have a head and shoulders. So let's clear some of the drawings, doubles. Let's clear the drawings. Let's zoom in a little bit. This is the 1 minute chart. You can see clearly a prevailing double top on the 1 minute. A clear prevailing double top on the 5 minute. And I'm going to get rid of some of these drawings because we don't need them anymore. So let's clear the drawings, doubles. Here we go. They're cleared right now. Boof, just like that. Magic. Just saying. All right, so it's pulling upward. We do have the double tops on the 5 minute. Let's take a look at it at the 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Here's what's going on. We're going to zoom in. So we got a shoulder here. We got a head over here. And we got a big juicy candle over here. But we need to see this candle really take off. And does Arab have any news? I don't see no news. It's a 72-cent stock. It's up 37% at the moment. The float is low at 5.9 million. Volume 14 million. But this is a critical area right here that it has to break. Otherwise, we have another head and shoulders, which would be bearish. And we don't like bearish situations. We like bullish situations.
Yeesh.
And if I can get a bottom tail, even better. AREB, we're going to put you on a side chart. Wait, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's pumping. It's pumping.
Pressing, it's pressing.
Is this going to be a bull trap or will it really go? If it really goes, then another key level would be right over here. Let's go get the graffiti pencil out. Graffiti pencil is activated. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Graffiti pencil activated. Let's see what's going on. This is a top tail. We do not like top tails doubles.
We like the bottom.
It's all about the bottom tails. It's all about the bottom tails. Bottom tails, ladies and gentlemen. Time for some espresso ice. It needs some vitamin V. It does not have a lot of volume. And it needs some vitamin D, baby. A little bit of demand. See how I did that? But you know I didn't mean demand when I first said that, right? You know that, right?
Oh,
you
no,
know that, doubles.
We
We meant what we meant. But then we had to figure it out and we came out with vitamin D because this is PG, baby. It's PG. I'm just saying.
What y'all were thinking.
Huh. Okay, so here's the situation. This is not interesting. I'm going to move on to another ticker. I don't even want to move on to AMIX because it really upsets me. AMIX, it like sold off too much. It sold off too much. Look at that. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Looks to me, you see that right there? I wonder if they executed a shelf ridge. I wonder. Because when you see stuff like this, it looks like a shelf ridge was used. I could be wrong. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just doing a show. Just a show. Just a show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the show, would you consider sharing the show?
Sharing is caring.
Because sharing is caring. You don't have to do it, but if you did it, it would be mighty nice and it would help this show grow and we'd be able to give you more content, entertain you, and give us some information. And if you got questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Questions. Put it in the chat. Put the questions in the chat. I call them questions. Put the questions in the chat. Yeah. All right. So what else we got? We got some other tickers we want to take a look at. Let's take a look at SCNI. SCNI was moving in the after hours on Friday. We alerted it for our Discord for Monday during the Friday and Saturday and the early this morning. And it popped up 96%. 96%.
96%.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got to get them cued here. 96%.
96%.
Okay. And right now it had a big sell-off after that. It did have news this morning. The news was as follows. It announced promising results in an in vivo proof of concept psoriatic human skin model. Don't know what the hell that means, but it sounds important. The float, 326,000. It's a micro mini skirt float. You're looking at it on the 1 minute.
1 minute.
Let's take a look at the 5 minute.
5 minutes.
And the volume is 4.2 million. 4.20. We could do it for the memes. 420.
420.
4.20.
Ooh.
4.20 million for the memes, ladies and gentlemen. And we had a little bit of a around the trip action over here, a little bit of a shoot up with a top tail, and then the price action went down. But right now, it is still on a downtrend, but it looks like it's trying to change that. So we'll give it a little bit of a graffiti pencil right over here. We need to see a break of that downtrend. It does have some news. It did run on Friday evening, so there's a bit of a continuation situation going on here with SCNI. It was up 96%, but now it's only up 42%. So what have you done for me lately, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have some fun. Yeah, you know it. PHUN, the sympathy play for DJT. And of course, you know what's going on with DJT. lot of stuff happening since the Pew Pew incident over the weekend. Yeesh, yeesh. So that's the story. So what's going on? We have this downtrend that it has to break. It's trying to break it. If we zoom in a little bit closer, we could see that the 9 EMA is starting to curl upward. That's a good sign, but we need it to really start to crank upward. We need volume, and of course, you got significant resistance at around $8.18, which is the VWAP, the volume weighted average, ladies and gentlemen. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's go to Donald J. Trump, DJT, Truth Social, formerly known as DWAC. It was a D-SPAC that it was a SPAC that D-SPAC.
D-SPAC, a D-WAC.
It was DWAC when it was a SPAC, and then it D-SPAC'd. Zigga, 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 zigga. DJT was DWAC when it was a SPAC, but then it became a D-SPAC, DJT. How did I do? Hey! Oh! Hey!
Yeah.
Let's go! Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, they pay me the big bucks for this, okay? All right. Let's go take a look at this. We were seeing a bit of a double bottom. And we like double bottoms, but even better than double bottoms are bottom tails.
Bottom tail.
But we don't see a bottom tail yet. We don't see it yet. It broke this downtrend. It's in a channel. It's below VWAP. We need it to get above VWAP to become Shamexe.
Yes, sir.
We need some schmexiness. We're getting closer to the 9:30 bell. I'm guessing there'll be some profit taking. I'm suspecting that some people may have been buying DWAC in anticipation of the Republican convention that was that's happening this week.
Yes.
So maybe some people's bought this stonk,
In anticipation.
and then over the weekend
the weekend.
you had the bigger news at the Pennsylvania. Yeah, and our condolences to the family of the person who, you know, yeah, and the people that got hurt, you know, and all that stuff. Not nice. No, not nice at all. Prayers. So for a moment, I'm going to be serious.
Yeah.
Okay, time's up.
All right, time's up.
Back to the show.
Back
Back to the show. So I'm guessing that there's going to be quite a bit of profit taking at the bell. And I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of volume at the bell, 9:30, right? So I'm going to be keeping a very close eye to DJT because of that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Doubles. I'm going to keep a close eye on it. But right now, the volume situation is not wonderful. It's only 14 million. And the float is a little thick. THICC, 46 million. But I suspect that there will be people checking it out.
Yes.
And there'll be some profit taking and some choppiness. But what do I know? This is just a show. This is not financial advice, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a stock or financial advisor. It's just a show. Da-da-da-da-da. What she said. All right. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe and do what my dear friend over here says, por favor.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Sharing is always caring. You don't gots to do it, but if you do it, it would be mighty fine of you and would be helpful to the channel. And it'll help us get more good content for you. Come on, we put a smile on your face and tell you about the stonks. Tell you about what's going on this morning. DATS, trying to make some noise. DATS, we had that situation over here with a head and shoulders, and we got that nasty, nasty area right over there. Let's clear this up a little bit. Let's clear it up. Let's get rid of that right there. We got this nasty area over here, which is a area of potential short activity. And we got a lot of top tails, and we got potentially a head and shoulders pattern, and the stonk has no news. Now, it's a low floater at 2.59 million shares. The volume is, in fact, almost 24 million, but you got this key level of resistance right over here, $2.10, and that's where the shorts be hanging out. They got some SPF 300. They got their copper tone, and they're hanging out with their shorts, and they don't look too good because they're wearing the Speedos. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's like the Banana Republic, you know what I mean?
Oh,
the visual, ouch, it hurts me. It hurts me, I'm telling you. The shorts are hanging out over here.
The saggy.
Are they going to squeeze or are they going to get their panties in a bunch? So far, it looks like they're hanging out with their Speedos. There's not a lot of volume. And they're looking for a trap. And we don't like that. We don't like that. And there's no news on this one. So, DATS.
What have you done for me lately?
You ran 144% early in the morning. But what have you done for me lately? And I just don't like the way you look right now. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. So, time to move on to the next ticker doubles. We're going to move on to another one. DBL bombs, the prancing, bushy-tailed, Serengeti specialist that we like to call you. What are you seeing? Are you seeing anything? Do you see anything you like? I don't see nothing. Let's find a different ticker. Can we find a different ticker? How about ASNS? ASNS. So this ticker ran last week, and it had some key levels over here. But right now, it is pulling back. So, meh. Not interesting at all. ARIB. What does ARIB stand for? American Rebel Holdings, 97 cents, currently up 86%. It is a 5.9 float stonk, and the volume is 22 million. And do we have some news? We have news on the 11th. American Rebel Light Recap successfully launched at Country Stampede in Boner Springs, Kansas. Oh, it says Bonner, sorry. That was July 11th. Boner. I want to call it Boner Springs. Boner Springs. And, of course, you know I got my PhD in Bangor University in Bangonomics. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, it's pumping. It's pushing. It is currently under $1. Dollar would be a natural resistance area. If it can break $1, dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. We'll be right around over here. Let's get that graffiti pencil activated. $1 is roughly right around here, more or less. Let's go. Let's take a look. Let's go and do a zoom in the room. Let's see. Top tails. We don't like top tails. It's all about the bottom tails. You got to reclaim that top tail to keep my attention. ARIB, American Rebel. ARIB. Wow, that sounds like very patriotic, too. ARIB, American Rebel. Yeah. Okay. No disrespect to you, but you're currently up 83%, and you got a top tail. So, what have you done for me lately, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to go take a look at another ticker. How about Wilds? Let's go to Wilds. WLDS. Not Welds. Wilds. What's wrong with you? This one. That one. Okay, we got a top tail at 62%. WLDS. Here's the story on WLDS. Okay, it's up 21%. It's a 59-cent stock, and the float is a little bit thick at 12 million, but what's really concerning to me is the volume is only 763,000. They do have some news at 9 o'clock. Wearable Devices unveils innovative Chat GPT gestures interaction for Apple Watch using Mundra Band, enhancing AI integration. That was at 9 o'clock, but you got a top tail at the 5 minute, and it's a pretty disgusting top tail at the 5 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute doubles. And it looks kind of anemic on the 1 minute. Let's go and zoom a little bit more, and you can see you need to reclaim this area, and right now it's pulling back. So WLDS, what have you done for me lately? Let's go to CPOP. CPOP is a China stock. China, and it popped and dropped. It popped on Friday. It popped in pre-market, and it dropped. And it's forming kind of sort of like a double bottom over here. Maybe. Super risky stock. I don't think there's any news on it. Usually there's not. The volume is not terribly high, but it's not terribly low. Float 1.75 million. Volume 4.29 million. I don't love the stock, but you know what? This stock has run parabolic in the past, so it gets a side chart doubles. A little bit of a side chart action for the one and only CPOP. CPOP, yeah. Let's go, baby. CPOP is going to be on the side chart. It almost sounds like one of those Korean pop bands, right? CPOP, right?
Oh, one of those K-pops.
Oh, it's K-pop. I thought it was C-pop, no?
No, C-pop.
Can we create something? Think of a country that starts with C.
China
pop. There you go. China. It's a China pop, and it's trying to curl, but we got a top tail. So right now you're not schmexy, and it's you, not me. I'm just saying. Time to look for another ticker. We're still checking out what's going on here. It's 9:04 in the morning. 9:04 in the morning. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's go to the videotape. Let's go to AMIX, which came crashing down after its parabolic move. Oh my goodness, it looks so terrible. Yuck, 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 yuck. It looks like it's still breaking down. No, 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 no. You need to get your act together. If it doesn't hold at this level, let's get the graffiti pencil out. If it doesn't hold at the 20 EMA, we could potentially have problems, and it could probably go down all the way down to downtown over here, which is the 200 EMA. So you need to hold this, but so far you don't look like you're holding it. You had your head and shoulders up here. Let's zoom in. I'm doing a little zoom action. Zoom, zoom in the room. You could see it had the head and shoulders as we predicted, and it sold off, and then it tried to fake people out, and it sold off. And you could even see that the 9 EMA is going downward in downtown.
Yeesh.
And if the 9 EMA doesn't coil, you're a squirrel. You get it? You're a squirrel. Go get a nut.
Go get a nut.
A cashew, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, come on. Hey, yo, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, ladies and gentlemen? Time for another ticker. It's you, not me, AMIX. It's you, it's you, it's you. It's all you. It's always been you. Okay, you can't blame me. A-Reb, I want to go back to A-Reb just because I like that American Rebel thing, you know? Is that what it's called? American Rebel, right?
Yes.
American. I love that name. The stock don't mean nothing, but the name. American Rebel Light Recap successfully launched at Country Stampede in Boner Springs, Kansas. I know it's Bonner Springs, but we're going to call it Boner Springs. June 27th, June 29th. This is old news. Old news. July 11th.
But it went to 90.
And it went up to 90%. I don't know. It's got 25.71 million. Maybe a little sympathy play with DJT, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But anyhow, anywho's, you got resistance over here at the $1. $1 mark, resistance. And you got a couple of top tails over here. We don't like the top tails doubles.
We like the vibe.
Let's see what you look like on the 1 minute. Otherwise, you're not going to be very interesting. Uh-oh. Could be an ABCD. You got a little bit of activity over here. This particular candle over there is doing a doji, but we want it to be a bottom tail green. Bottom tail green. Bottom tail green. Let's see what the volume is on this candle. Not a lot of volume. Big resistance at 1. It looks like it's trying to test. I'm going to keep an eye on it because it's getting a little frisky. Up. Come on. Don't you give me resistance at the $1. Come on. Top tail. Give it a little bit of volume. Vitamin V. A little bit of vitamin D. Demand. The demand. The vitamin D. The demand. We need the vitamin D. Test the $1. $1 bill, y'all. Come on. All right, so this is probably either going to be a double top or an ABCD. It is starting to get some volume. It doesn't have any recent news, but it does have almost 27 million in volume and just under 6 million float. And it's toying with the $1 level, the $1 level doubles. And it looks like it's going to try to break the $1 level we're watching. It's currently $1.02. $1.02 up 96%. Can we get 100%? $1.01. $1.01, 94%. Oh, I sound like a radio DJ. 94%. W, ba, 94%.
WDBL.
Top tail. We don't like the top tail. We like the bottom tails. Okay, I've lost interest. American Rebel, nice name, but what have you done for me lately? Ladies and gentlemen, we are prancing on the Serengeti. Actually, I don't prance. DBL Moms is the prancer. She's got the bushy tail, and she prances on the Serengeti. She is the Serengeti special, and of course, Doubles is the
Rainmaker.
The DBL Rainmaker, and of course, Dr. Doubles. And
PhD.
in Bangernomics. And what do I have a PhD in?
Bangernomics.
Bangernomics at Bangu University.
Sir.
We are the Banger exploits.
Yes, I came from Big Bang University.
From
BBU.
BBU or Bangu University. I like that one better.
Or the Big Bang College.
Or the
which,
Big
that's
Bang College. That's the junior college. But we graduated from that one. Yeah, all right. All right, it's forming a double top. AREB, not Schmexy at this juncture. We'll come and check you out if you change your attitude. But right now, I'm not loving what I'm seeing. ENVB. ENVB. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Top tail galore. So it bounced up and it went all the way down. You're not schmexy right now. Let's see what the story is though. It's 62 cents. It went up 20% right now, but it was up even more before. The float's 7 million. The volume's only 704,000. It needs an injection of vitamin D.
And vitamin V.
A little demand, a little volume. Ladies and gentlemen, a little demand, a little volume for our friend ENVB would be nourishing. So some news doubles. There was some news at 9:02. Aries Science and Technology and Enveric Bioscience announces licensing agreement. That's the news, but we ain't got enough volume. But it's trying to curl doubles. It's trying doubles. It's trying to curl. It's trying to curl, and it just broke VWAP, but there's a top tail.
Like top tail.
No. You have to have a bottom tail. We'll come back and check on you. Let's go to the videotape. Let's see if we can find another stock on the scanner. All right, we're looking. We're watching. We're prowling. You know what? Why don't we go to DJT and see what's going on with that ticker? Okay, so we said it was forming a double bottom doubles, which would be a bullish pattern doubles. A little bit of a bullish pattern, and we said we needed it to curl towards VWAP, and it curled towards VWAP. And now it's tickling VWAP's bottom. Oh, that's making me real thirsty. Time for some espresso ice. Time for some espresso ice doubles. Hey yo, it's tickling the bottom of VWAP. Oh, DJT Truth Social, formerly DWAC before it was when it was a SPAC. How did the rap go? DWAC was a SPAC. It de-SPACed and now it's DJT. Come on, you got to give me a beat, bro.
Oh.
You got to give me a beat like zigga like that. Give me a beat, doubles. Give me a beat. DWAC was a SPAC. It became DJT when it de-SPACed. Zigga. Whoop.
Pretty whack.
Oh, pretty whack. The bushy tail came on in. All right, it's tickling VWAP. We're getting close to that 9:30 situation with DJT. And of course, fun is a sympathy stock, PHUN. It's like fat, PHUN, pretty hot and tempting, but this is fun, PHUN, and it's coiling as well, and it broke the downtrend. It does not have a double bottom like DJT, but it's coiling. It's below VWAP quite a bit. It's not tickling VWAP yet. We don't know if it will. We don't know. Let's go back to DJT. I like to look at DJT, though.
Also known as DWAC, which was a SPAC. Until then, there was an attack, and then after that, we had a problem where there was a
DJT. That's what happened. All right, so here's the dealio. Ready? It is breaking VWAP. You got resistance right around $48. It's coiling. It needs some volume. This is, of course, DJT, which is, of course, the stonk for Truth Social. DJT, and of course, you know what happened over the weekend. There was the pew situation. The pew situation. And again, our deepest condolences and respect for the gentleman who passed away and the people that got hurt. Pretty crappy situation.
Very horrible.
Pretty horrible. Very sad.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's talk about the stonk. So the stonk has a 46 million float.
Yeah.
Volume is now currently at almost 16 million.
Ooh.
And it is tickling VWAP. It has significant resistance at the $48 level. Volume is not that high. It went parabolic, obviously, in early pre-market. It went up 76%. Ladies and gentlemen, it went up 76%. And then it started selling off. It broke the downtrend. You can see the downtrend. And it formed a bottom over here and a bottom over here. And right now it continues to tickle the bottom of VWAP. VWAP's bottom. It's tickling the bottom of VWAP. That's what's going on. We have levels drawn out, doubles.
Yes.
We got levels drawn out.
Yes.
And we're waiting to see if volume can come in. We're getting closer to 9:30.
Yes.
I think price action is going to be very, very volatile at 9:30. There will be some profit taking, but I also think that some people might hold in anticipation of it shooting up. Oh, that was not good. That was a bad reference. Going up. That was not intentional. Flag on the play, 20-yard penalty. That was bad. I didn't mean that. I really didn't.
No, we actually legit did.
I legit didn't mean that. I need some espresso.
Oh, boy.
Let's rephrase that. I think it could move up
Yeah, it could
because of
move
the
up.
attention.
Yeah.
But this is not advice, ladies and gentlemen, because we're not stock or financial advisors. This is just a show.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to move on to another ticker. Let's move on to another one. How about Mullen?
Mullen.
That's usually a pretty choppy stonk. A pretty chompy stock. I don't like trading the stonk. I got to be honest with you. I don't like it. Its subsidiary, Bollinger Motors, announces sale of 70 B4 EV trucks. Float, 11 million. Volume, 158 million. You got this candle, and yeah, that's about all I want to say about MULN. Don't like the ticker, but if you get parabolic, we'll come and check you out. But right now, did I say SCNI had news. Had news, ran 96%. It ran 96%, currently up 67%. It was on a downtrend, and it broke the downtrend. It broke VWAP, and it's pushing. It's pushing. It's pressing. It's pressing. It's pumping. It's pumping. It doesn't have a lot of volume just yet, but the volume is coming in, and it does have news. SCNI announces promising results in an in vivo, I think that means live, in Latin, proof of concept psoriatic human skin model. The float is particularly interesting. Ready for this, doubles? It is a micro mini skirt float of 326,000, and the volume currently is 5 million. I'm going to keep a very close eye on SCNI. There's something about it. There's something about it that is, I don't know. It exudes schmexiness. I like the float. That's what it is. I like the float. The float's low.
Really,
It's got a really low float. That's what it is. You got a micro mini skirt float, SCNI. It's so short. It's up to your neck with 320. What is it? 326,000 shares. That's the story. We need for it to stay above this price level right over here. It's forming a top tail. We're going to keep an eye on you. I got you on a side chart. Side chart SCNI.
Yes.
FL. All right. So that's the story, and we're sticking with it. Okay. So what else we got? DATS, DATS. That's another ticker that was moving early in the morning. DATS ran up 144%. It formed this really ugly head and shoulders pattern. We got this area right over here of $2.10, which is a significant resistance area where we might have some shorts loitering. They're loitering in their Speedos. It's a banana republic, I tell you.
No.
Oh, no. No. So we still have a battle going on between the shorts and the longs, but there's no volume, and that's never good for the longs. Not good. So the prevailing winds seem to be a head and shoulders situation, which would be a bearish pattern, and DATS has no news whatsoever, and it's given back about 45% of its initial run, which was 144%. It's currently up 99%, and we got a lot of volume, 25 million. Float is 2.5 million, so the volume's high, the float's low, but you're at a key level of resistance, and current volume is practically non-existent, and you formed a bearish head and shoulders pattern on the 5-minute. And I'm not loving that. I'm sorry. DATS, it's you, not me. What have you done for me lately? We're going to the 1 minute. Let's check out the 1 minute. And you could see very clearly it is still a head and shoulders head and shoulders pattern, which is bearish. Good news is it's trying to hold above VWAP. But again, the price action is currently below the 210 mark, and that is a key level where the shorts would be congregating to short this ticker. Volume has dropped. It has run parabolic quite a bit all morning long, so maybe it has exhausted itself. I don't know. But right now, DATS, what have you done for me lately? Oh, no. All right, we're going to go to another ticker. Let's go to ARIB. I like ARIB because it's American Rebel. I like the name. Yes. I don't know if I like the stock, but I like the name. I like the name a lot. American Rebel. Yeah. American Rebel. Yeah. That's the story. Let's get rid of some of these lines, Doubles. Let's get rid of them. Let's clear these lines. All right, so this is the story. It's got significant resistance at the $1. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of a graffiti line right around that $1 mark right over there. That is $1 right there. Ooh, I hit it right on the head this time. And it looks like it's trying to curl. You had a double top and it flushed. Okay, so now it's trying to break this downward trend right over here. So we're going to go and put a little graffiti line right over here. And could it possibly be giving us the beginnings of a descending wedge? Let's see. Let's zoom in on this tickaroonie. And we could see that the 9 EMA is starting to curl upward. That is good. It is certainly above the VWAP. Let's get the graffiti pencil out for the VWAP, ladies and gentlemen. You can't have a VWAP without a line. Okay, so it's curling. It's getting a little bit of volume. Ooh, another 1 minute candle that's green. Hey, Reb. Yeah, bravo. Golf clap. Okay, float 5.9 million, volume 31 million. Does it have news, DBL Moms? It had news on the 11th. Again, I like this news because it's kind of funny. It says American Rebel Light recaps successfully launches at Country Stampede in Boner Springs, Kansas. No, it's Boner. Come on, DBL Moms. Don't be a party pooper. Everybody has a party pooper, and that's you. What is
every party needs a pooper. That's why they invite you.
Party pooper. That's you, DBL Moms. But you are the bushy-tailed Serengeti specialist, so I can't say nothing about it. Okay, so it's trying to curl. Let's go to the 5 minute.
5 minute.
Doubles, you missed that one. 5 minute.
5 minute.
I got to tune you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 5 minute.
5 minute.
All right, we're on the 5 minute chart, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, they're giving me a headache. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is trying to push upward. It is pushing upward. So, Okay, so I'm probably going to be keeping an eye on a couple of tickers this morning. We're going to be wrapping things up on social media. We're going to push it to the Discord where we get a lot more serious. It's still entertaining, but much more in-depth analysis. We discuss how we trade stocks, our entry and exit points, and we go into a bunch of our tools that we look at to decide what we're going to do with the trading. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We love ya. So, we love you. If you want to come and join us on the Discord and see us in action, real action, the real deal, the real deal. There's a link in the description and in the pinned comment to do a 5-day trial for $1. Go ahead and click that link, sign up, and then it's $39.99 if you decide you want to stay with us after that. And why wouldn't you? Because we call a lot of bangers a lot of times. We are the real deal.
We are the Bangernomics.
Experts. Bangernomics experts. It's all about the bang.
You got Dr. Coachnick
money. Dr. Coachnick money. I got my degree in Bang U University. I mean, come on.
Bangernomics. All right. And you got Dr. Doubles. The Rainmaker.
The Rainmaker. And of course, you don't have a party.
PhD.
Yes.
In PhD in Bangernomics from Big Bang University.
Big Bang University.
Also known as Big Bang College.
Big Bang College. And then, of course, we have the Stonk Queen herself, the bushy-tailed Stonk Queen, the Serengeti specialist. She's a prancer, I tell you. And it is DBL Moms. Hey! There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to be wrapping up the show right now. We love you. Make a lot of money a lot of times. Of course, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe and do what this gentleman says for more.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Because sharing is caring. And of course, you could also follow us on X.com, aka Twitter at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And of course, you could meet. What else can you do?
Follow us on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Yes.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And for y'all that are going to be coming over to the Discord, we'll see you in a couple of segundos. All right. Make a lot of money because I am Coach Nick Money.
Be greenable.
Be greenable. We love you.